What up, YouTube? I am back at you, and I'm here for my Friday first breakdown of my prediction of the week. And I'm going to tell you why I think such and such will happen. And I'll be back Sunday after the game to wrap up what actually happened. So actually, let's just get into it. Big news of the week: Zeke's back, happy as hell, and listening to Steven, they want to get Dak's deal done by Sunday. I hope that happens. But actually the main thing is week one of the regular season, so I'm gonna get into it. I think this game versus the Giants, while I feel we're a far superior team talent wise, I quite don't think it's gonna be easy because most division games never are, unless it's just a bunch of crazy stuff. So, to me, in my opinion, we will win if actually we can keep the sticks moving on first downs. Defense for the most part, if actually we tackle well, because I think that's going to be the big thing against Saquon. And I think, honestly, they're going to go to Evan Ingram a lot. So people play fantasy, I actually think he's probably going to get 10 to 15 receptions, because I think with our pass rush, Eli's going to dump it off quick to him or actually Sterling Shepard. And what else? Actually think for our offense, for actually this year, they don't really have a good back seven, and their best D lineman is the rookie Dexter Lawrence, who I think over time is going to be pure hell to deal with. I actually think he's better than both Deron Payne and Jared Allen, who the Redskins got, and they gave us hell both games last year. So, and I think in the future, coming down the pipe, Dexter Lawrence is going to do actually quite the same. I think he was my number one D. He was my number one D. Well, number two, because I had Ed Oliver number one. But I actually think he is going to give us hell years to come. And I definitely like matchups on the outside, because if Jackrabbit checks, because Jackrabbit usually follows the number one. So if he follows Amari, I damn like that matchup, because Jackrabbit isn't good with stop and start receivers. Guys like Antonio Brown kill him. Amari, Odell. I mean, well, they actually was teammates, but big name physical receivers like how Dez was. He likes Amari. He ain't gonna want them problems. And I can see us picking on their new rookie corner with Gallup or Wells Cobb out the slot. They actually traded for can't even think his name from damn Cleveland, from damn Michigan, the damn safety, Umbrella Peppers. Peppers is a playmaker, but he actually hasn't done that yet in the pros. So I actually think we could get him with some play fakes, and I think we should run the ball decent. I damn hope they don't try to give Zeke a huge workload, unless it's a super close game, which I think probably for the first part of the game, I actually think it will. And I can see Tony Pollard getting probably 8 to 10 carries, 3 to 4 receptions. It is going to be big to seeing the changes Kellen Moore has actually brought to the offense. So that is going to be a mystery. And one of the things I actually do think we will have over most teams is we actually played our starters in the preseason. And if you watch the Bears and the Packers, they didn't really play anybody in the preseason. And it looked like it. you actually can't get better at football by not playing real football. And I like the fact we actually did that. So I think we'll be sharper can compared to other teams who didn't. I mean that actually doesn't mean we're gonna win more or lose more, but I actually like the fact of that. And on defense is really get everybody to the ball versus Saquon. I'm not with Golden Tate being suspended. Shepard's thumb is broke, so I'm not really to me. I am more worried about Cody Lattimore because he kind of he actually played good versus us both games last year, and especially the second game. I believe he had over 100 yards and actually a touchdown. So if I'm the Giants, I am attacking Byron and seeing if his hip is all the way okay. But I could see us getting 4 or 5 sacks and maybe an interception and a fumble on defense because I don't actually think their O-line will probably be better running the ball because they got Zeitler from Cleveland. So I think we should probably we don't really stack the box, but as close as stacking the box as possible on Saquon. Because really, other than even in the second game, I don't think we really cared about winning. We just wanted the offense to play better, but we actually pretty much stifled him. But he broke that big long run, so it looked like he had over 100-yard game, but he really didn't do nothing versus us both games. And I think this game, stopping him is of course priority number one. But like I said, I think Eli's going to dump a lot of passes to him and Evan Ingram. But I actually think we actually should be able to stop that. To me, the only way we lose, in my opinion, is if we have a bunch of turnovers. That is really the only way you lose to a team that isn't better than you. So, and actually with Zeke coming back after 42 days, ball security can be an issue, especially he fumbled 6 times last year, so it's possible. But in my estimation, I am predicting we win this game probably 24-13, somewhere around there. I don't expect us to come out and score 42 points week one, and I don't think the Giants have enough firepower to just march up and down the field on us and then score. Plus, Saquon isn't a big red zone guy anyway. If Saquon's going to score, he's going to score from 10 yards and out on us. But actually, that's how I feel week one. And I'm gonna go to my whole season predictions real quick. I think in one of the videos I damn have us going 12-4, and I don't even want to jinx it, but I really do feel like we can win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. It's gonna be tough. Hell damn, we're the Cowboys. Nothing's ever easy for us. So, but it is our turn. I just feel it. I damn can't look at a roster in the NFL and say this team's better than us. They're in a team that I'm worried about that then we can't beat. Now, of course, we're not going undefeated or damn nothing crazy like that. But every week we're gonna have a shot. I mean, barring that one game a year, I don't care what happens. Just everything goes wrong. Last year was the Colts game, but we then probably gonna have one of those games. You're like, damn, it actually just wasn't our day. But to me, I got us 12-4, and with a real shot to win the Super Bowl. So, like, share, subscribe, click the bell. I will be back Sunday with my thoughts of what I think happened in the game. So I'll holler at y'all then.